Start. Jake Bayliss aboard. One Belden Nord definitely in the mix, and I put in number 8 Milshan. That's the pronunciation I was given from co-trainer Andrew Forsman. So if it's wrong, blame him, folks. But it's Milshan today anyway. 2, 3, 1 and 8.
Thank you, George. Nearly close to start time, and 240 for Dijou, Bleu, 240 across the board actually, and Carpool getting some support at $5. Numbers, Bevan?
I think Dijou, Bleu, well, I'm hopeful Dijou, Bleu will stay the trip and win. I thought Carpool some value there at $6. Rondinella I did have in there, and worried track conditions, Belden Nord will run a race.
Rondinella keeps on drifting, $7.20 out to $16 as some of these runners get specced with Carpool, who's got the wet spring form next to her name. You've got $7.50 around Milshan, and then $9 for Marcelina, who was very good in the Royal Stakes to start to go in, hitting the line into 3rd position. Cambridge Stud, so TRISTRAM FILLIES Classic. First of our features here today. Here's George.
Thank you, Brendan, as we're almost set to go. Last one to come into line, Milshan. Cambridge Stud, so TRISTRAM FILLIES Classic at Group 2. Stand by for the start. Ready now. Milshan is in. Attendant moves away. Gates open, they're off in the Cambridge Stud, so TRISTRAM FILLIES Classic. And first away was Carpool to lead out. Bet She Is goes through along the inside, followed out by Fiscal Fantasy. Marcelina striding forward at the judge with a lap to go. Milshan will drop it just in behind those, and Rondinella kicked up on the inside of it. Now Belden Nord's been parked out wide around that first bend, has been eased back in the field. Just going ahead of it, Dijou, Bleu, followed by Trailblazer, Glenda Lock over on the inside. And back at the tail of the field is Mark 2. So out towards the 1,500 metres mark they go, and Bet She Is the leader. Leads by 3/4 from Carpool, second at its girth. 2.5 away next in 3rd position would have been Marcelina, followed round by Fiscal Fantasy, then Rondinella. Glenda Lock is next on the inside from Milshan and Dijou, Bleu. Two of the favoured runners are together back here about 5th and 4th last. Back 3rd last here is Belden Nord from Trailblazer, and still last of all is Mark 2. They're about to reach the midway point, and the Cambridge Stud, so TRISTRAM FILLIES Classic at Group 2 level. There's 10 lengths first to last, and the pacemaker is Bet She Is, leads by a length from Carpool, second up on the outside. In 3rd position Marcelina, then Fiscal Fantasy, Rondinella, Glenda Lock on the inside of those at the 700 metres. Dijou, Bleu still back midfield. Milshan on its outside, looking to improve now, being tracked around by Belden Nord. Well back Trailblazer, and with it also is Mark 2. The race on in earnest as they come to the 600 metres of 3-year-old fillies, and the leader Bet She Is tackled now by Carpool. Up on the outside, working forward also Fiscal Fantasy. Milshan's on the improve, and coming widest is Belden Nord as they come around the turn. Homeward bound in the Cambridge Stud, so TRISTRAM FILLIES Classic. Carpool the leader, tackled by Fiscal Fantasy. Milshan out wide, so too is Belden Nord, and right down the outside Mark 2 is looming large, and Dijou Bleu's burst through in the meantime. She's appeared from nowhere at the 150, and she's dashed away. Dijou Bleu, Milshan, Mark 2 is running on late. Dijou Bleu's in front, getting a little leg weary, but she'll get there. Dijou Bleu with a brilliant turn of foot has won it. Second over was Mark 2, then followed by Milshan. Next over then we had either Rondinella, Glenda Lock wasn't that far away with Marcelina, also there Fiscal Fantasy and Carpool. Further out then as they went across the line was Trailblazer, and then came Belden Nord, and last over will be Bet She Is. Oh boy, you've just got to watch her in the races. She has got a dazzling turn of foot. Dijou Bleu, she was back about 3rd last coming towards the home turn. The gaps opened at about the 300, and she quickly bounded to the lead. Now Mark 2 has been a run. It's run up on the outside and will take second. Milshan will be 3rd, but Dijou Bleu just wanted to get it all wrong again too the last little bit. Gee, she's still a work in progress. Mark 2 will be second. 3rd over Milshan, and Rondinella will take 4th from a lineup with Carpool and Glenda Lock prominent as well, but all honours with the favourite number 2, Dijou Bleu, and Jonathan Riddell, another one for Lisa Later.
There's that sparkling turn of foot, and we've seen it over 2,000 metres now from Dijou Bleu. She came between runners, she burst between horses, and it was race over, and she tears away for the Cambridge Stud. So TRISTRAM FILLIES Classic, and racks up another 3-year-old stakes win. Emily Boston, you're standing by with winning jockey in Jonathan Riddell.
Thanks, Brendan. Jonathan, a nice ride to pick up from Lethan. It's one of 2 for today, but you have actually ridden this filly before, and gee, when she can get going, she really does let down, doesn't she?
Yeah, I did all the 2-year-old work on her, so maybe Leaf picked it up off me. Yeah, credit to Lisa, she's kept her up for a while. Got the 2,000 metres. Yeah, she got in parts of the race she got over travelling a little bit, but on a whole she relaxed beautifully.
My question was, will she be able to show that turn of foot at the 2,000 compared to what she did at the 1,600 metres? And she really has, hasn't she?
Yeah, probably with my hands and not Leaf, she'll settle better. But no, she's a class horse, and I've been patient with her, and I've looked after her, and yeah, they're trying to win the filly a year, which is probably sewing it up, isn't she?
I'd say so. And what about getting over more ground? Do you think she can do that?
Well, there are only 3 ones. She's got a blistering turn of foot. I don't know. That's why Lisa's paid the big bucks.
And what about her being a little bit green? She still actually has quite a bit to offer, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah. She's just a racehorse, really, and always has been. So, no, it's good.
And later on, you've got the mount on Kawi. How do you assess his chances?
Well, he's the best horse in the race. I was sort of overanalyzing it a bit. And then I've just made up my mind he's the best. I'm going to ride him like the best and he'll win.
Well done. I'll hopefully catch up with you then.
Thanks.
What a win from Dijou Bleu at 300. She's exploded. I think Jonathan had to turn the whip on her. It's been a performance and a half, Lisa.